গুজরাটে আজ আয়োজিত হয়ে গেল NRAI কলকাতা আয়োজিত এনার্জাইজ ইয়োর বিজনেস ফায়ার চ্যাট উইথ জোরাওয়ার কালরা।
ইন্ডিয়ার একটি ইভেন্টস কমিটি আছে, তো আমাদের কাজই হচ্ছে ডিফারেন্ট ইভেন্টস কিউরেট করা ফর আমাদের এনআরআই মেম্বার্সের জন্য। তো আমরা একটা নলেজ সিরিজ শুরু করেছি। অলরেডি দুটো এপিসোড হয়ে গেছে, ওগুলো অনলাইন এপিসোড ছিল। একটা ছিল অন মার্কেটিং আর একটা ছিল দ্য গ্রোথ অফ কফি। তো এখন যখন আমরা আশা করছি যে কোভিডকে আমরা পেছনে ফেলে আসতে পেরেছি, তো ফার্স্ট টাইম আমরা একটা ফিজিক্যাল ইভেন্ট করছি। এটাকে বলছি আমরা এনার্জাইজ ইয়োর বিজনেস, কারণ গত 2 বছরে যেরকম ক্ষতি F&B ইন্ডাস্ট্রির হয়েছে, এখন এটা একটা টাইম ফর রিবাউন্ড। তো সেই রিবাউন্ড করতে গেলে যেটা লাগে সেটা হচ্ছে রেজিলিয়েন্স। আর সেই রেজিলিয়েন্স এমন কেউ যদি বলে যার মোর দ্যান 45 রেস্টুরেন্টস আছে অ্যাক্রস 10 কান্ট্রিজ, তার থেকে বেটার লোক তো কেউ হতে পারে না। তো তাকে দিয়ে আমরা একটা থ্রু আ ফায়ার সাইড চ্যাট, যে উনি কী করে শুরু করেছেন, উনি কী করে ডিফারেন্ট খারাপ সময় উতরে এসছেন, তা থেকে যদি আমাদের মেম্বাররা কিছু শিখতে পারে, কিছু অনুপ্রেরণা পেতে পারে, ওইটা মাথায় রেখেই আজকে আমাদের এই অনুষ্ঠানটা এনার্জাইজ ইয়োর বিজনেস।
This idea for conceptualization, Energize Your Business, which is a series to present eminent speakers who are
NRAI Kolkata is about. So NRAI Kolkata represents about 300 restaurants, and we have close to 700 restaurants coming under these 300 restaurants. Basically, we are representing 700 branches, and we are part of the national body, and we are growing every month, and we are very active chapter of the national body, and I'm really thankful that Zorawar has taken out time all the way to come and attend this event, and we just made him a call, and he was all in.
Nights out, and it's got one of the most vibrant and burgeoning restaurant scenes. But we must not forget that right now, even though, as Anirban said, the pandemic might be ebbing, what we've been through contributes between 2 and 3% of the GDP. India is the 5th largest economy in the world, and between 2 and 3% is just directly provided through by the efforts of the restaurant industry. It's also the largest form of entertainment for Indians in the world. We're 40 times larger than Bollywood. So you like watching your movies? Well, let me tell you, I think we all know we like going out for a meal even more than that. You might avoid that pair of shoes, you might avoid that nice piece of clothing, but I think all of us love going to our favorite restaurants and having a meal at least once a week, or maybe even some of us even more. So it is an important industry. I'm glad that we have a forum like the NRAI, very abjectly and very informedly managed by the two gentlemen on my left, but also by Prakulji, who is the heart and soul of this industry. He's been he's been at the forefront of the NRAI. He's seen now 5 presidents. I think he is one of the big reasons why the NRAI has teeth, has a voice, and has developed importance and become the #1 industry body for our industry. So I'm very happy to be here. I see a lot of friends in the panel. I love being in the city. I love the fact that this was my father's favorite city. My father used to be loved here. His first column was, I think, in the Telegraph. It used to come here weekly, if I'm not sure. But he always told me that he always got the warmest welcome whenever he came to Calcutta. And I feel the same way today. So thank you very much for that. Great to be a part of this fraternity here.
Situations across the country. We as an industry, I think, are the prime drivers for increasing consumption, which all the finance ministry, economists and all debates say is the key to revival of the economy. So that is the importance of the industry, and we at the NRAI are always advocating for better conditions, ease of doing business, and for having equitable conditions for this particular industry. Thank you.
And the good thing is that the demand has remained constant even when restaurants have reopened. It's understandable that when all the restaurants are shut, people are locked in, that they order food. But now it's become a part of the culture. People love ordering in or eating out. So the good thing is that both the sides of the business, the online and the offline, are surviving and thriving together. So that's a very positive thing. But the cloud has been the real find here, real vertical. Even people like me who used to hate delivery before the pandemic. We didn't used to deliver in any of our restaurants. Now I have a full vertical where we're developing many brands that are only for the cloud. So I think it's proven that convenience is always going to be an important thing. People are getting in with the right intent. They're not just opening kitchens to, they're making food with passion. So the same sort of passion you see in restaurants, a lot of restaurateurs are putting that into the cloud side, and the results are there. So I think it's now become a part of mainstream. I think it's a part of our lives. It's as good as, it's as important or gained as much importance for many sectors as dining out.
Confidence to the people that you come, you get a clean, safe, healthy environment. Is that now being seen?
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball to kind of find out what will happen in the next 12 months, but let me tell you this way. It's all about the fear psychosis. The moment you get rid of the fear psychosis, people tend to go out even more. I think the gripping of the fear that people had has gone. Indians are a very hardy lot. We dance to the beat of our own drums. We don't really care what the rest of the world is doing. We like looking inwards, which is very good. I think we've had governance and the authorities have done a good job of controlling at least the third wave. The second one was a disaster, we all know that. I think, and again, I'm being very, very optimistic, but then that's the nature of our business. We have the highest failure rate of any industry in the world. 90% of all restaurants shut down within the first year. So we are, as restaurateurs, all naturally optimistic. And I'm very optimistic about the future. The industry has shown immense resilience. The return to form has been incredible. We're still dealing with a lot of problems. We're still dealing with a lot of issues, especially GST input and various other laws that are not really helping us grow as quickly. Ease of business is not there. So we're hoping that industry status will help us get that. It would be great to have a minister for the F&B industry. Imagine having a separate minister who deals with our problems. I think that'll be a big problem solver for the second largest employer of people, right? But I'm very optimistic. I think the industry is going to always continue to thrive. We bounce back faster than anyone. We've shown that, the Indians have shown that they love eating out. So they've come back and supported and patronized their restaurants. But yes, the fear psychosis has to remain away. My prediction is that there are going to be no more COVID waves, but that does not mean that we start taking it easy. Let's just hope that hospitals don't get filled. A lot of the countries across the world have already started considering the COVID as a mere cold, as a slightly more aggressive cold. I think that's what it is. But at the same time, it should not become laxed. I'm very, very positive about the future of this industry.
Thank you.
To be in the city of joy. ये एक ऐसा शहर है जो बहुत ही वेलकमिंग होता है. मेरे फादर भी कहते थे, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया, कि out of all the places he used to go, he used to feel the most welcome in Calcutta, and I promise you, today I feel the same way. So thank you so much. Love being here. It's such a foodie city. It's a city that truly enjoys its restaurants. It appreciates its chefs, and it's a pleasure to be here. हमारी जो इंडस्ट्री है, we've been through a lot. We've been probably one of the hardest hit over the past 2 years. Finally, we see some of those effects going away. We're all very hopeful for the future, and we hope that the restaurant industry becomes stronger and stronger as time passes on. Very excited to be in Calcutta. I want to open more and more restaurants here. Actually, I'm very keen on taking Bengali food to the rest of the world as well. So I'm working on a concept. I can't talk much about it right now, but it's one of those things that is still under wraps. Very excited to be here. Very excited about the future of this industry. And I also want to give one little word of caution and advice to all the young entrepreneurs that wanted to get into the industry. It is one of the most rewarding, but please get in it for the right reasons. Don't open it as an extension of your drawing room. Open these restaurants with passion. Come up with a product that you think will carve itself a niche in the already very, very difficult and tight industry. And don't consider it like a 9 to 5. It's a passion project. It's a lifestyle choice. And I hope that you all guys get into this industry and make a big name for yourselves.
This news has been powered by Jimonpur Pranaprosthu Village Trust Old Age Home.